Hey, welcome back to the channel. All right, it's time for the Synergy All-Star edition of Venompool. He himself is already incredible. We're seeing him do so many things, and we are going to see gameplay of him doing these incredible things here at the end of this video. But we're talking about the All-Star team that he can form around him, where he has synergies, teams that you want to take into quests with champions. You're going to be surprised when you see all of them together. Let's take a quick look at them, talk about them, and then, like I said, we're going to jump to some gameplay. And then, if you're interested in a full, comprehensive, amazing review, DLL, Daddy Longlegs 93, has actually done one very recently on Venompool. I will link it in the description. I could not advise you more highly, strongly, however you want to put it. Go check that out if you have a Venompool and you're thinking about ranking him up, or you already have, you want to get better at using him. All right, let's go ahead and jump through these now. And this first one here is Start Fresh with Deadpool. This is going to, when the cooking meter hits 100, there's a 40% chance. I'm intentionally going to take Deadpool into the questing so you can see what does that actually look like, right? 40%, I know I often was like, oh, it's not even 50. I don't know. Watch how often this triggers. It's about 40% of the time, but it's cool to see it actually work out. That's probably also the worst champion that you would be taking along with you. I think let's keep that right there. Also, Deadpool X-Force is in there. There has been talk that he will eventually get buffed in the not too distant future, so keep that in mind. Then we have the accurately measure ingredients, +4 health and attack rating. Yes, please, I will take that. There's Falcon. And then there are other champions in there. Let's not spend our time on them. Falcon is awesome. Falcon is awesome. Yes, it is a bit of a joke on my channel if this is the first time you've seen it. Stealthy is good. I'm not going to say he's not. And Daredevil Hell Kitchen can actually do some things. Blend in the symbiote. Venom. Venom is awesome. Symbiote Supreme is fantastic. Yes, Venom the Duck can do some stuff. Start the fight with one blender buff already activated. That's a nice thing. That is very, very good. And then those champions are handling things, having that Mystic there. If you're facing buffs, you need to nullify. Symbiote Supreme is going to handle a lot. You've got different sorts of evades handled by Falcon up there too. But, you know, it's nice to keep them along. Captain America Infinity War. This guy synergizes with Captain America Infinity War, who then also synergizes with a ton of champions. So does Falcon too, so you can go down that road, but I want to keep this video limited to champions that Venom synergizes with. Bring him in. Obviously, you know what he can do for you, handling a lot of the unstoppable buffs, his block proficiency, his damage. If you need someone who's shrugging buffs, you've already taken Falcon along. That team is getting quite delicious. I think you're seeing what I'm going for here. Now, frying the skill. Let's say you want Venompool to be immune to incinerate effects. Okay, there's 3 awesome champions, all to varying degrees. And yeah, I'm actually starting to really like Sunspot more and more as I'm moving more and more through. Well, I'm actually done with 7.3 and 7.2 and 7.1 now, but I found myself using him. And then, of course, Red Hulk is great, and so is Human Torch there. These are not champions that you mind taking on a quest. Adjust the cooking timer. I was so excited to find out that Nimrod was the synergy for this. Very, very excited about it. This is helping you gain your cooking meter quite a bit faster. DLL covers this really well in his video, but this is still a nice synergy. And plus, you're getting to bring along Bishop, who's fantastic, who's awesome. And then Nimrod, let's say you have some troublesome mutants along the way on this quest. You want to absolutely destroy them. Nimrod will obviously do that for you. And then I found this one to be interesting, right? Because it's Cable and Kang, who on their own, really not that good. But if you pair them with Apocalypse, Apocalypse gets ramped immediately, and then Cable and Kang take massive jumps up in their usability and how good they will be for you, meaning that all of a sudden somehow Apocalypse makes some sort of sense to bring along with Venompool. This guy's synergy tree is massive. That's why we're covering it the way we are here. And thank you, Aunt May, for doing this. This is awesome. Allow to cook. If for some reason you need him to get this ice armor with the stun immunity, things like that, I think these are probably the weakest champions. But if for some reason you got a Venompool and you really need him to handle this, you can bring him along. It's only 75%, but it's there. I wanted to point this out. This munching food, right? The special 2 stun effect is expanded, special 1, special 3. You know, that's a thing, but I wanted to point it out. Hulk is in there. There's a lot of people who think that Thor Jane Foster will be getting a buff. Knull, you know how good Knull is. Now, this only goes towards Knull, but when we're done with the synergies, I'm going to show you something where this actually can be helpful to Venompool too. But Knull is amazing. It's awesome. Guillotine, and then the family one. The family one's just the health, right? And Guillotine, like, yeah, let's go ahead and keep moving on. This is a really nice one with MCoC. It's also very helpful to MCoC. And then having your debuffs and your buffs have their duration increased can be extremely helpful. When you think about too with like parry, stuns, things like that. This is a nice buff to our boy Venompool. And then Masakre's ignited duration increased by 25%. Those of you who've played him, you know he can do things, he can be very effective. It's a really solid buff to him. Now, I had hoped to have this synergy with Kraven so I could show it to you, but I wanted to keep everything to my live account. I don't have Kraven at a high enough variety to have this synergy go across to Venompool, but I think this is a really nice one. When Venompool's fighting bleed immune champions, when inflicting bleeds, inflict a matching degeneration instead. He has something that's really nice for when he's fighting, I believe it is robots. For when they're bleed immune, he's got that nice degeneration, but it doesn't cover all bleed immune champions. I wanted to bring this in, I couldn't do it, but I do think this is one that you're interested in. And there's Kraven. Kraven can do some stuff. Kraven can do some things, so this isn't an upsetting thing to take in. And then of course you have this another synergy with Symbiote Supreme, and this is helping out all symbiotes. And then the nice minus 20% bleed damage with Goldpool. Now I teased the synergy with Knull here, and I want you to see this. Venompool is a symbiote, right? And so once per fight, Knull possesses his symbiote teammates when they would be knocked out, gaining indestructible buff and fury buff, grading 50% attack rating for 10 seconds. That is a very long time. Yes, something you gotta finish the fight in that time, but it is really, really nice. And then all champions except Knull gain a 2% attack rating for each of Knull's active synergy bonuses. So you're getting a nice thing there. And then you saw how many champions that Venompool synergizes with that are also symbiotes. So this is also another way to get increased attack rating, and you have a nice kind of like, it's a bit of a fail-safe should your fight go the wrong way. I think you're seeing how amazing that team can be. The tree, I mean, we started talking about Apocalypse, who's already ramped up somehow in there. You got Captain America, Infinity War, and Falcon, who are just, they synergize with almost every champion in the game, it feels like. There's a lot here. Let's jump into what I actually chose to do for the quest and show off what this guy can do. Okay, you can see the team I brought in. I told you I wanted to bring in one of the Deadpools for the healing, show it off, what 40% actually looks like and how reliable is it. Captain America, Infinity War, because I mean, when you can take in Cap, why wouldn't you? He's got those synergies with Falcon, bringing them in with Falcon. It's also increasing the gain 3% perfect block chance for each buff on Venompool. It's not going to come into play in this video, but I wanted to bring along a realistic team. I mean, look how many things you could handle with this, especially if your cap is SIG 200. And then I had to bring in Nimrod because Nimrod is awesome, but also that will be that increase to the cooking meter. It's not coming from the hits we land, but again, you want to get your Venompool ramped up. So this is really, really helpful. Brought him in along for the side quest for a couple different reasons. You're going to see I'm going to pick, let's see, what did I pick on this one? I know I changed it up somewhere. So the Hunter Spider, so there's going to be that extra damage coming off. So you're going to see some of the red damage happening here, going in against this Thor. And eventually I want to lead up to a Penny Parker because I wanted to show that to you. So here we go. And I believe I'll be throwing the SP1 because I wanted to nullify these buffs, which will increase our cooking meter. So here we go. And then I thought this was cool, right? So we've got our cooking meter up. We got an extra of his cooking meter buffs. I can't think of the correct term for them right now. But you saw the heal, and look at this. This isn't bad. This is 84 per tick. It just keeps going, and then, you know, Thor's going to continue to provide us buffs to nullify or omnom, I guess, with our SP1. And that's getting our cooking meter going faster, which means we're getting more buffs. If you have questions about how he actually works, I'm going to keep talking about it here, but a real in-depth, I can't emphasize enough, check out DLL's guide. It is linked in the description along with his channel. You really should be subscribed already. And then I wanted to get a little few more ticks on that heal, so that's why I let that stun go. This is that side quest, so you need to finish them off with a heavy. Now we've got another matchup here where Odin, thank you, Odin, is going to provide us a lot of buffs for us to omnom and heal up on. So let's go ahead and pick the, what did I choose here? Hunter Spider again. Okay, so we should be seeing the extra damage coming off. And then I will get to my SP1. Again, very, very similar, but I wanted to show you multiple fights so we could get a realistic idea or some sort of idea on how often that heal is coming in from Deadpool. Yes, I know it's 40%, but what does that look like in a fight? All right, so here we go. We should be getting close to our SP1 now. And let's go ahead and throw it. There we go. And you saw that. All of those were omnommed. We got a nice heal on it. Our cooking meter goes up. We get our extras. What are they called? Like the cooking buffs? Yeah, blender buffs. There it is. knew it was something to do with cooking. And there we go. So that's just how this fight's going to continue to work out. I don't think Odin's going to get any more buffs, but I've got quite a few of my blender buffs going now. The heal comes up again. That is another thing that I wanted to present for those of you who aren't familiar with Venompool, is you are hitting your cooking meter quite a bit if you want to, or you play that way, or you want to be hitting your cooking meter quite a bit, meaning your heal has that 40% chance each time that happens. It's not just once per fight. So there you go. You saw the dangers of trying to let the dance finish off with the SP2. I'll let you figure out if you want to continue to do that or not. Now, this was the one I really wanted to show you. Again, I'm Penny Parker. She's a problem. Like I said in a recent video, she's a troublesome young lady. If you're going up and fighting her, looks like I picked a precision. I don't remember exactly why I picked precision on this one. I think I was just having a good time and showing you that he has a variety of these pre-fights that you can pick. And so on this one, we're not going to have buffs that we can omnom, right? She's not going to get these buffs that we can omnom with our SP1. So we're going to build to our SP3, which I think it energizes the cooking meter. I don't remember the exact term. They did a really cool job in the, I guess, the role-playing portion of it, if that's the term. But here we go. We've got the heal going on. I felt no need to heal him up. I was very confident he'd be able to handle this fight. Remember, he cannot be power drained by tech champions, so we're not, or power burn, sorry. So we're not taking that damage back. She's not burning our power at all. She can still auto block us, so we want to play kind of careful with that, but we're going to get to our SP3. We've knocked down her sync shield, so she can't auto block us, but after she throws this SP1, she'll get some more charges. We'll see the, oh, I'm sorry, actually, we'll see the shield come back. So here we go. It's going to be coming back in just a second. She's getting her Spidey chargers or whatever from the SP1. And then we're going to head to our SP3, and that's when the fireworks really start to go off. I believe I tried to get all of her shield down so you could see the SP3 in action and what it can do. So you're going to see me hit into block here to get her shield down, and then I wanted to throw my SP3. I'm intentionally taking a little bit of time because I thought it would be cool to show. So here we go. I'm going to get to my SP3 now. Throw that. Now, if this was a longer fight, if she had a bigger health pool, you'd see all the benefits of having our cooking meter really sped up. But that's fine. The special is going to land, I believe it's the bleed debuff, and we're just going to go in and finish her off. Here we go. I'm just letting it happen. He's great. He's a great champion. You saw how frequently the heal came in. I actually really liked it. I always learn a lot from my own testing, and one of the things I learned there was how much the heal actually does kick in, and it's a nice heal. It's getting me kind of excited for the Deadpool X-Force buff. And if I can bring that in, and it just further reminded me, I need to play my Venompool more. In fact, I'm going to be going through variant 8. I should, depending on when you see this video, I think I will be streaming that live probably on Wednesday of this coming up week, and bringing him in and just having a really, really good time with him. He is so configurable. He can handle a lot of things. And who's better, him or Venom? I don't know. I don't think it matters. I want them both. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to check out DLL's full guide if you're interested in learning more about this champion and how awesome he actually can be. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. I hope you either learned something, were entertained, or even better, a little bit of both. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.